Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E Nation for a very special spirits review of the Naked Grouse. I am your king of extreme, the prince and potentate of the political parlance, one damn handsome man, and the man of the hour, the man with the power, the man that makes the other podcast cower. Phil K.O.E of K.O.E Nation on YouTube and Twitch, joined by my indomitable broadcast partner, the one, the only,
very eager Tony G. Like, share, subscribe.
I think it is fair to say you're a little eager on this one.
I am eager because I didn't even know that this product existed until about a couple months ago. And pretty much once I discovered it, I'm like, well, I gots to have me that. Because yes, this is just going to be lovely. The Naked Grouse blended whiskey sherry cask.
Ooh, all right. Now,
43% ABV.
Is this an association with Famous Grouse?
I like to think it is. I don't know 100%. I don't care. What I did figure out is I really like Famous Grouse. I really like sherry cask. So this just makes too much sense.
I like that. That's just like
Naked Grouse. It's a naked bottle. It makes too much sense.
Well, I just like that because it's just that classic like Art Deco style of like the 50s and 60s. So
yeah, no, it's a gorgeous.
All right, let's see how the. Oh boy, that took some effort to get out of there.
Now the grouse on there does absolutely insist that this is a Famous Grouse whiskey. It is. I actually did check. This is. They don't have a whole lot in their lineup. They have the Famous Grouse, the Famous Black Grouse, which is their peated smoky offering, this, and then there's
a grouse foot on the bottom of the bottle.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I gotta show you.
Okay, that's all right. The presentation's really starting to win me over here. That's pretty great. Okay. Not bad.
Yeah, 2 gold stars, Famous Grouse.
Now, this is a $30 bottle of blended Scotch, which is obviously very affordable in terms of Scotch, and really you can get a handle, a liter 7.5 of Famous Grouse Scotch for $30. So this is a little bit more. Let me read off here. Let me see. Naked Grouse blended malt Scotch whiskey. Naked Grouse is matured in first fill, sherry oak casks.
The sherry really comes through heavy.
We call them naked casks because it's the first time they have ever held whiskey, so we're a little picky when it comes to choosing what goes in them. Only a specially selected blend of single malts make the cut. The result is a rich and fruity whiskey with a soft spice finish. Loosen your tie or kick off your heels and enjoy.
I was about to say, this doesn't remind me of Dominion, but it reminds me of either Regalis or Luceo of the Dalmore Travel Exclusive.
Oh, wow.
Just on the sherry end, not on the grain profile comes through a little bit. The mash bill is, well, it's all single malt, but it's distillate process. You can tell there's just something different to it.
This has got a heavier sherry influence on the nose than even Balvenie 15 sherry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. First fill sherry is a big deal. I didn't think it was a big deal until I tried the Dalmore Dominion, and I was like, oh wow. So yeah, like the minute I like.
That's why I was
all I'm smelling is sherry here.
That's why I was so eager to get this because first fill sherry cat. Oh my gosh. This is
Olosoro, which is pretty damn good.
There's nothing about this that I don't like. It comes from a brand that we like, even. Oh my god, this is
all I'm really picking up is sherry and a hint of malt on the back, and I'm not even picking up oak. I'm not picking up really much of anything else.
The sherry is so heavy.
And you know me, T, I'm kind of a fan of sherry bombs.
I enjoyed it a lot myself. So yeah, this was just something as soon as I learned of its existence, had to have it. And it just so happened on my birthday, wandering into the still in Lincoln, they had one bottle sitting there, and I went, that's just meant to be, folks.
That's fate.
That's fate. Ugh.
Meant to be. So
I'm honestly, I'm just having such a good time smelling it that it's
smelling,
almost a shame to drink it.
I'm smelling so like just nothing but sherry. I'm having a hard time picking out, did this come from the Speyside, the Highlands, the Lowlands? Like I can't really.
If I had to guess, Speyside or Lowland, maybe?
It's, yeah, I was going to say, like, the Highlands would have a little bit more of a, like, almost saltiness to it. Unless it's my particular favorite distillery. But, well, T.
Yeah, let's give it a go. Oh, wow. Woo! That is a sherry bomb, folks. Wow. There's the oak.
I was about to say, it gets a little oaky and malty at the end there.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Woo! You got to like yourself some sherry. And I do.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is, oh, boy.
Good Lord, that is... Well, I mean, you smell it and you go, gosh, surely it's not going to taste that sherry. But, oh, yeah, absolutely does.
It comes through, but like you said, the oak and the malt comes through in the end.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, this isn't anything like any of the distilleries that I've mentioned already. It's completely different in its flavor profile, but still a sherry.
I don't know where Grouse gets their blends from. We'll have to look into that because it's very clean. It's very clean.
If you know, drop it in the comments for us, folks. So, now, Tony, this is the interesting part. We now have to grade this particular whiskey on, for those who don't know, a 5-star scale. 5 meaning you have to have it before you shuffle off this mortal coil. Half star, 0 star means, you can probably go without it. So, we're going to grade this as a blended scotch, as a scotch, as a cask-aged spirit, it's shelving, and then the secret 5th question. So, Tony, as a blended scotch.
It's 43% ABV, which is higher than your typical 40% blended, so that really appeals to me. It's heavy on the sherry. That really appeals to me. It's from a brand that I like. Obviously, it appeals to me. As a blended scotch, I'm going to be fair on the grading, and I'm going to go 3.75. It's all stuff that I personally really, really like. I can't go any higher than that because I can see why this would definitely not appeal to everyone. The heavy sherry influence and maybe the specific kind of whiskey that they use to blend might not be everybody's first choice. So I can see why it wouldn't be everybody's favorite. I'm really enjoying this.
I'm going to go 3.5 as a blended. It's excellent stuff, but like you said, it's very niche. You're either going to love or hate it. Me, I am not having any problem.
No. Keep coming back to that malt.
Now I am almost picking up a tiniest bit of smokiness. Now that the sherry bomb has subsided.
Oh, wow. That's just, it's a tart smokiness.
Yep. Well, yeah, that's the sherry's just
still just booming with sherry though.
Okay. Now that I got past that first sherry bomb, now I am starting to get some of that. There might be a little bit of island here, some of that medicinal, smoky, very, very thick, full flavor.
I don't think this would be a Speyside. We'll have to look.
I'm betting it's probably a sherry finished blending of like probably a few Speysides, maybe an island.
Sure.
Like, who knows?
I just wouldn't think Speyside heavy.
There is some Scotch whiskey nerd watching this like, you idiots. Like
frothing at the mouth, probably.
Yes. So let us know in the comments, but this is what we're getting. So, T, this is all over the place. As a Scotch, putting it up against all the single malts as well as blended.
Again, it's a niche product. I'll go 3.5 as a Scotch because it's a blended, which automatically hurts it as a Scotch in terms of grading, to be completely fair. It's very heavy on the sherry, which might hurt it for some people, might help it for some. I think 3.5 is fair. We don't know an age statement, of course. It's a blended. So I think 3.5 is fair.
I'm going to agree with you.
Yeah.
And give it 3.5 because it's a great. You could introduce folks to this.
Oh yeah.
It's a little different. Now, I wouldn't introduce somebody to Scotch with this, but a inexperienced drinker, and we were just going to have a good evening playing cards, I'd put that down at the table.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah. That would be a good sit around the table.
Yes, this is a great like campfire, what have you. Like you're going to have family over and you're going to discuss life and truth. Yes, this is a great bottle for that. Now, we move on to cask-aged spirit.
4. Yep. I'm going 4.
Now, my curiosity is wondering how it was that you were going to give the exact same grade to it that I am.
Because for all the reasons it probably hurt it in the previous 2, it helps through. It in this.
Yeah, the sherry cask aging just really puts it up like it concealed peat.
Yeah, this is beautiful on the nose, on the tongue. I mean, this is just, and the presentation is winning me over. So yeah, this is just a gorgeous, a very affordable cask-aged spirit that's, in terms of that, it's right up there with some of the heavier hitters.
Yeah, this one's an interesting one, but now we go to the controversy, the shelving. Top, middle, or bottom?
Standard Famous Grouse, in all honesty, as much as I like it, is a bottom shelf. Middle shelf.
I was just about to agree with you until that last part. I'm going to be honest with you. This would be sitting on my bottom shelf.
I don't think I could put it on the bottom just because it's so niche and because of the heavy sherry. I think that alone makes it interesting enough. And the presentation, again, moves it up to the middle.
Well, yeah, but like I said, like this is a sit in the middle of the poker table bottle for me, and anybody like
that's fine where it sits when you're drinking it. But
well, yeah, and it's just like anybody can pull on it and just have themselves a great. So, all right, that's fair. That's fair. A bit of dissent here. Now, the secret 5th question: when this bottle runs out, will you seek another one? So, what did this cost you USD?
$30
USD. Will you seek another bottle of this?
Yeah, I think this is going to be a standard because there's some scotches out there that claim to be sherry bombs that don't do what this one does for 3 times the price. You want a sherry bomb? Look no further. Here you go.
Now, granted, as you probably know, I'm particular to a few different sherry bombs.
Indeed.
But this one is an excellent, excellent proof of type, but would I keep this particular bottle on hand? No. And that is because Famous Grouse is probably one of the best general dollar for dollar buys in whiskey.
Hands down.
And so I would probably, if I was going to the store and this was standing next to a bottle of Famous Grouse for
$20,
just like a few dollars, I'd probably go with that just because it's such a great, tremendous value to the consumer. This is niche. And okay, let me put this. If you love rye whiskey, you'd love this. I don't know how else to put it.
That's a good point.
If you love rye whiskey, this will be your Scotch. Now, Famous Grouse is more of a bourbon drinker's Scotch. So, yeah, now you can see how I kind of came down on that.
That's fair.
So, Tony, anything you'd like to say to the people?
No, this is very, very nice stuff. It's definitely got to be in your wheelhouse. I truly appreciate it. But if you like sherry, you like Scotch, seek it out. You won't be disappointed.
Yep. Now, folks, as I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for being here for this very special review of the Naked Grouse. Blended malt, Scotch, whiskey, sherry, cask, finished. There we go.
Gotcha.
Folks, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. I am the prince and potentate of the political parlance, the lord of the Scottish Highlands, and one damn handsome man, if I do say so myself. You can find me at K.O.E Nation on YouTube and Twitch, and I hope to find all of you back here happy, healthy, much the wiser. I'm now signing off and handing it off to my indomitable broadcast partner, the one, the only,
The Tony, I'm everything he said, but with sunglasses. G, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for coming.
Everything he said, but with sunglasses. All those things are true.
See if it just smooths itself out.
Get back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you. Raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost. We gotta take it down. Let you down slow. It's hard to survive.
Nice.
El Dorado. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see how that one went.
Yeah. See.